Have you ever found yourself in the crosshairs of another's negativity, feeling the sting of their words or the weight of their judgment, and wished for an internal shield to deflect the assault? Imagine a world where external provocations, petty insults, or outright aggression simply glance off you, leaving your inner peace undisturbed. This isn't a mythical power reserved for ancient heroes. It's a profound, actionable wisdom honed over millennia by the Stoics. And it's as relevant today as it was in the bustling agora of ancient Athens or the hallowed halls of Rome. We often see people react with immediate anger, a heated retort, or a defensive posture, believing that a strong response asserts their dominance. Yet, as Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, understood, true strength lies not in the ferocity of your comeback, but in the unyielding serenity of your self-mastery. The Stoic path teaches us that the power to shut anyone up isn't about silencing their voice, but about rendering their words powerless over your mind. It's about cultivating an inner fortress so robust that no external storm can breach its walls, transforming potential conflict into a mere whisper that fades into the wind. The common reaction to being provoked is a visceral, often immediate surge of emotion. Anger, indignation, hurt, or a desperate need to defend oneself. We feel a prick to our pride, a perceived challenge to our dignity, and our instincts scream for retaliation. But consider this: when you lash out in anger or respond with an equally sharp retort, who truly wins? More often than not, you cede control of your emotional state to the provocateur. You become a puppet, dancing to the strings of their negativity, allowing their actions to dictate your inner world. Epictetus, the former slave who became a profound Stoic teacher, famously stated, "It's not what happens to you that disturbs you, but your judgment about what happens." This profound insight is the bedrock of Stoic resilience. The insult itself holds no inherent power. Its venom is activated only when we choose to interpret it as a personal attack, a wound to our ego. The Stoics faced a world rife with political intrigue, physical danger, and personal betrayals. Yet they sought to maintain an unshakable calm. They understood that to lose your composure over an external event or another person's behavior is to hand them the reins of your mind, granting them a victory they may not even realize they've achieved. Here are 5 Stoic-inspired comebacks, not verbal retorts, but powerful internal shifts that will disarm any provocateur and safeguard your inner peace. Have you ever been on the receiving end of a harsh criticism or a cutting remark that, for a fleeting moment, made your stomach clench? Our immediate instinct is often to defend or deny, to argue the point and prove the other person wrong. But what if, instead of reacting, you paused and subjected the insult to a rigorous, dispassionate inquiry? Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, offers a brilliant, almost deceptively simple technique. If someone calls you a fool, ask yourself, is this true? If it is, work on improving yourself. If it's not, why get angry? This approach fundamentally shifts the dynamic. You move from being a victim of the insult to an objective assessor of its validity. If there's a kernel of truth, the insult becomes valuable feedback, an opportunity for growth. If it's entirely baseless, then it's merely a false statement, as impactful as someone claiming the sky is green. Why waste your precious emotional energy on a demonstrably untrue assertion? This dispassionate interrogation is a powerful comeback because it deprives the insult of its emotional fuel. You don't engage with the speaker's intent to wound. You engage solely with the content of their words, stripping them of their power to disturb your inner equilibrium. Have you ever witnessed an argument where one person is clearly trying to provoke a reaction, throwing out barbs and insults, only to be met with complete, resolute silence? The effect can be jarring, almost unsettling for the aggressor. We often feel compelled to fill silence, especially when under attack, believing that an unreturned blow is a sign of weakness. However, for the Stoics, silence, especially when wielded intentionally, is a formidable weapon of self-mastery. Seneca observed, "Nothing is as honorable as silence in the face of an insult." This isn't a passive retreat or a sign of being overwhelmed. It's an active choice to withhold your energy, your validation, and your participation in the emotional game the provocateur is attempting to initiate. By refusing to react, you deny them the satisfaction of their intended outcome. You break the cycle of provocation, leaving them in an echo chamber of their own making. Your silence communicates a powerful message. Your words hold no sway over me. I am not playing your game. It forces the other person to confront the emptiness of their own aggression, often causing them to back down or simply run out of steam, effectively shutting them up without uttering a single word. Have you ever considered that the most annoying, difficult, or outright hostile people in your life could actually be your greatest teachers? This might sound counterintuitive, even a little absurd, but it's a core tenet of Stoic practice. For a Stoic, every challenge, every setback, and yes, every provocation is not an unfortunate incident, but a divinely sent opportunity to practice virtue. Epictetus, with characteristic bluntness, suggested we should thank our provocateurs, for they give us a chance to practice virtue. Think of it this way. Just as an athlete welcomes strenuous workouts to build physical strength, a Stoic welcomes difficult interactions to build mental and emotional resilience. When someone tries to upset you, they are inadvertently giving you a chance to practice patience, self-control, empathy, or wisdom. They are providing the resistance against which your inner strength can grow. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" the Stoic asks, "How can I use this to become a better person?" This shift in perspective transforms a negative experience into a positive one. The provocateur, rather than being an antagonist, becomes an unwitting trainer, helping you forge an unshakable character. This comeback isn't directed at them, but at yourself, strengthening your resolve and making you impervious to their future attempts. Have you ever noticed how someone's anger or cruelty often seems to reveal more about them than about the target of their ire? When someone hurls an insult or lashes out, our natural inclination is to absorb it, to take it personally. However, the Stoics understood that such behavior is rarely about you, the recipient. It's almost always a projection of the speaker's own internal struggles, insecurities, pain, or frustrations. Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, "When you are angry with someone, remember that everyone is fighting an inner battle." This perspective is incredibly liberating. When you encounter hostility, instead of feeling wounded, you can choose to see it as a symptom. The insult becomes a window into their inner turmoil, their unresolved issues, or their current state of suffering. You become an observer, an analyst, rather than a participant in their drama. Why does this person need to act this way, you might ask yourself? This question activates empathy, but also creates a crucial emotional distance. You realize that their problem isn't your burden to carry. This shift in focus is a powerful comeback, as it disarms the provocation by destroying its personal relevance to you. It shuts up the insult by rendering it a commentary on the speaker, not on your worth. Have you ever felt the powerful urge to get even, to return an insult with an even sharper one, to descend to the level of your attacker in the name of perceived justice? While this might offer a momentary rush of satisfaction, it invariably leaves you feeling diminished and entangled in the very negativity you sought to escape. The Stoics, however, championed a different, far more empowering response, responding with virtue, not with vengeance. Epictetus was unequivocal. Never repay evil with evil. Your goal as a Stoic is not to win a verbal skirmish or to prove your superiority to someone else, but to achieve moral excellence. When someone acts badly, that is their problem, a reflection of their character, not yours. To retaliate in kind is to lower yourself to their level, to allow their vice to dictate your actions. Responding with virtue, be it calm firmness, reasoned explanation, unexpected kindness, or even compassionate understanding, elevates you. It demonstrates self-control and inner greatness, regardless of the other person's behavior. The Stoic question isn't, how do I beat this person? But rather, how can I act in the best possible way, consistent with my principles, even in the face of their worst behavior? This is the ultimate comeback, a refusal to compromise your character, a demonstration that your inner peace is unassailable, and a testament to your unwavering commitment to living a life of virtue.